Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. So it's been a while since I've talked about like the playoffs as a whole, and it has definitely been exciting to say the least. I haven't watched like a lot of the games. Like the games that I like to watch come on at like 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'm just not staying up to watch those games. I'm just not. I gotta be to work at 7:30 in the morning, so staying up to watch a basketball game till like 12 o'clock, 12:30 at night is just not my cup of tea. I'm just not going to do it. But I will say this, the NBA playoffs have been very interesting this year. A lot of teams that we didn't expect to make it as deep as they have are. Like the 76ers, it seems like they're probably going to come out of the series against the Celtics unless Jason Tatum can be a little more consistent. Jason Tatum has been incredibly inconsistent throughout his career just in the playoffs. I hate to say this, like Boston Celtics fans are probably not going to agree with this, and that's fine, but usually in the playoffs, it feels like Jaylen Brown is the better player when it comes to comparing Jason Tatum versus Jaylen Brown. Obviously, Jason Tatum's a better regular season player and is usually an MVP candidate, but in the playoffs, it seems like Jaylen Brown just, year after year plays better than Jason Tatum. This is like the second year in a row where I'm like, okay, Jaylen Brown's outplaying Jason Tatum once again. Obviously, maybe not in the scoring column because of volume, but just efficiency-wise, Jaylen Brown is usually the better player. There's been games also in the past where Jaylen Brown has showed up and Jason Tatum hasn't. So, I don't know, really, this series between Boston and Philadelphia really comes down to if Jason Tatum plays consistently or not. Their last game, it seemed like, like nobody showed up except for Jaylen Brown, and then Jason Tatum just got it going way too late. In the first half, he shot 1 for 9, So he usually gets off to a shitty start, and then the second half plays a lot better. But to come out of this series against Philadelphia, he's going to have to not do that. He's going to have to come out and have a solid game. You know what I'm saying? You can't shoot 27% from 3, okay? Like we've been seeing in some of these games. So there's that. James Harden has actually been playing better than I expected him to. I will say this, he's another guy that's kind of inconsistent. He has one game where he'll score 40, and then he has another game where he shoots 1 of 12 or 2 of 12 from the field. But the thing is, Philadelphia has Joel Embiid, and as much as I don't agree with Joel Embiid being the league MVP, he's been having, he had a league MVP game the last game they played. In Game 5. It was about time because the first 2 games didn't seem that way. So, yeah, they've been playing pretty well, and I think at this point, now that Philadelphia is up 3-2, I like their chances of beating, the Celtics and going on. I will say this, the Miami Heat have looked really, really, really good. I did not expect Miami to come out and do this, but like if Miami has to play, Philadelphia in the Philadelphia in the Eastern Conference Finals, I just don't think they are going to win it. I just don't. It seems like they're good, but they don't have. I just feel like they don't have enough to go out and beat a Philadelphia team that's got Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris. They also have Embiid and Harden. Like, if Jimmy Butler doesn't play well, it's kind of over for them. So, like, for me, I just think, like, this is not really what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to have other guys show up. Bam Adebayo has to show up. There's a lot of guys for their team that just, they have to show up. And the Knicks, the Knicks have been good, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Knicks have been an okay team, but it's like if Jalen Brunson doesn't play well, they don't play well. So, I don't think RJ Barrett's enough. Julius Randle's good, but I still don't think Julius Randle's enough. The Knicks are just a team where it's like, I don't think this season was a failure by any means. They did beat Cleveland. They played better. I will say that. They played better than Cleveland, ended up winning that series. Josh Hart had some really good games. So New York is like relevant again, and that's cool. Like, for me being a New Yorker, it's cool to know the Knicks are at least relevant again. But I don't think they're gonna beat Miami. I just don't. You know, all it takes is Jalen Brunson to have one bad game, and all of a sudden, like, that's over. You know what I'm saying? So, I will say this. I think Miami and Philadelphia are going to be the two teams in the Western Conference Finals, in the Eastern Conference Finals. And I think Philadelphia is the team that ends up moving on from that series. I think Philadelphia is just too loaded compared to Miami. So, yeah, I got Philadelphia ending up in the NBA Finals. Next is the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it seems like LeBron is going back to the Western Conference Finals. Right now, the Lakers lead the series 3-2, and I don't know where the next game. I think the next game is it at home for the Lakers? Golden State. I wish it would tell me where. Crypto.com arena. So I'm assuming that's the Lakers arena. I could be Los Angeles, California. Okay. I could be wrong, but you know, I'm not. I think it used to be called State. So yeah, if the Lakers are playing at home, I got the Lakers winning. It seems like they are. I think Crypto.com arena is what they named it after it was Staples Center. But Golden State has been the worst road team in the regular season. And the Lakers are just bringing it. Now, I understand Anthony Davis had a face injury in Game 5. This dude just seems like he just can't play a game without getting injured of some sort. But I do like the Lakers moving on to the Western Conference Finals. And I actually kind of like the Nuggets winning tonight against Phoenix. I said this before, like, yes, I know Phoenix won the last game, but the Nuggets lead the series 3-2. Nikola Jokic has had a 30, 17, and 17 game against them. And I just think Denver has more depth. You know, I think we're going to see a Western Conference Finals of the Nuggets versus the Lakers. And if that's the case, I kind of think the Nuggets could move on if they see the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Joker is just amazing. I get that Anthony Davis is amazing as well, but I just feel like the Nuggets have way more depth than the Lakers do. Like, don't get me wrong, the Lakers have some great players. Like, that series is going to be a lot of fun to watch. They have Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, Lonnie Walker. You know, I just feel like Denver's done this before. Denver's been here before. You know what I'm saying? I understand the Lakers got D'Angelo Russell back, but I have more confidence in Jamal Murray. I like Michael Porter Jr. I'm just going to say this. Michael Porter Jr. has really come into his own this year. Aaron Gordon is still a damn good player. KCP is a great 3-and-D player. This is probably going to be the most fun series to watch out of the two. Like, for the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals is probably going to be the more fun one to watch. Just because I think Philadelphia is going to probably... I don't want to say they're going to run away with the Eastern Conference Finals, but, you know, Jimmy Butler either has it going or he doesn't. And for Phoenix tonight against Denver, their offense just doesn't work that well. And being that Denver's a damn good defensive team, these mid-range jumpers and shit that they're shooting, I just don't think is going to work. Now, it has yet to be seen if, I don't know if Chris Paul is playing tonight. If I look at injuries, Jamal Murray is a game-time decision tonight. Chris Paul is out tonight, and so is DeAndre Ayton. So, yeah, I got Denver winning tonight. If DeAndre Ayton's out and so is Chris Paul, you're looking at KD and D-Book to backpack this team. And not that they can't, it's just like, you can let two guys score 70 points, okay, if you're the Denver Nuggets and still win that game. So, yeah, it's going to be Denver, I think, versus the Lakers. Going to be fun. It sucks that Phoenix didn't get there because they were my pick. They were my pick to go to the NBA Finals, but not if DeAndre Ayton's not playing, not if Chris Paul's not playing. I understand Chris Paul is not the player he used to be, but still, at the end of the day, it's Chris Paul. And, you know, I think Phoenix comes back next year, I think, with a better squad. I think they're going to add some depth in the offseason. But playoffs have definitely been exciting. I will say that. I think the playoffs have been more exciting this year than they have been in years prior. I don't think anybody saw Miami getting this far. I sure as shit didn't have them beating the Bucks. I didn't have the 76ers beating the Celtics because I thought we were going to get traditional playoff James Harden. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I didn't have the Knicks beating the Cavaliers. Like, there was a lot of upsets. I didn't even really have the Lakers beating Memphis because I was like, Memphis is a pretty damn good team. And they managed to beat them. The Lakers are about to beat Golden State. Like, that was my thinking, was like, even if they beat Memphis, they still got to go through Golden State. But Golden State has been a very shitty road team, and their last game is an away game. Unless Stephen Curry can erupt for like fucking 50 or 60, which is very possible. But, you know, like, Stephen Curry is going to have to go fucking bonkers in order for them to win this game tomorrow night. So, I don't know, man. You know what? It's been a very, very fun playoff picture this year. It's nice to see, like, you know, some upsets. It's nice to see, like, it's not all super predictable. I like it. It's exciting. It's more fun to watch. So tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. I like, helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. I'm the Fast Break Report, and I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.